risk-reward ratio with respect to going long on Tata Steel, especially today when we have seen so much strength in a lot of these metal companies?
Yes, of course. Today, the way the metal sector is forming, I think it is making quite higher tops and higher bottoms for the day. Tata still should not be ignored, although it is showing some kind of pressure today. However, I believe that the stop loss for the Tata still should be at around 530 some levels. So from the current level, it is away about 9 rupees. If there is a positional view, I think Tata still can take a jump and at least go to 558, 560 levels. So I think risk to reward ratio is quite favorable, and Tata still should be bought with a strict stop loss here.
It's a far better choice to own.
Okay, let's move on and take a look at the next one. Gopal Dhoot wants to know what to do with 8K Miles Software. He's bought it at about 100, and he wants to know how long should it be held on to. Now it's hit an upper circuit of 5%, but do remember it's a stock which has faced a lot of governance issues. Jignesh, I'm going to come to you. Technical view here. What is your take on it? At what point in time should he book profits, or should he instantly book profits?
I think he should go for instant profit booking, just because stock has seen, although stock has seen up moves, but I think volume is empty. The way the stock has fallen, I think this even the dead cat bounce could take stock to around this levels, the way it is showing on the chart. I would suggest to take exit at current levels because the stock is under erratic moves. The day it will start falling, I think falling will be even stronger. So it is better to book profit. Viewer is among the lucky ones who has got so much profit out of this counter. So he should happily book the profit. The stock is looking quite positive. I think viewers should not worry with the way it has formed today's move. Stock can still be held with the current price 1152. With a stop loss of 1120, 30 rupees stop loss is away. But I think if stock starts moving up, and if it goes beyond the high of Friday 1186, it can at least go to 1220, 1230 some levels. So I think viewers should hold on to this counter with a stop loss of 1120.
He's looking to enter now for the next 1 month. On the charts, does that make sense? It's down about 0.9% today.
Yes, I think Siemens chart does not look that attractive. It is still making lower tops and lower bottoms. The way it has formed, over last 2-3 months. Of course, volumes are higher, but I want to look at the falling trend line breach, and falling trend line comes at around 970 levels. So as long as counter is trading below 970, I think there is no buy view that has emerged. So viewers should wait and watch until it breaches 970 on upside.
Okay, the clear loser today is Sun Pharma on the Nifty 50 index, and we have a bunch of questions here. But on Facebook, we have Sandeep Kumar, who is interested in buying the Sun Pharma 450 put. And this is for the December series, which means that he's largely going to, he intends to buy the at the money put right now. So Jignesh, once again, because it's a short-term query, I'm going to come to you on Sun Pharma. Would you recommend Sandeep to buy the 450 put, which means that would you recommend Sandeep to go short on Sun Pharma at these levels even?
I think it is quite a courageous bet, but I'm sure that the current charts are in favor of short because Sun Pharma in last around 1 year, it has taken support from around 450 some levels, but today it has gone below 450 with a huge volume. After it has gone down, it has tried to come up, but it never survived the upper level. So I think this bet can be rewarding with a strict stop loss. If stock goes above 450, 457 level on the cash market, I think viewers should exit from his puts. But currently, yes, he can go ahead and buy 450 puts.
We have a question on WhatsApp from Srinivas. He wants a technical view on Syngene, which he has bought at 600, and he needs a stop loss. So he's clearly in a little bit of a pickle here, considering the stock is now trending at around 545 odd levels. Jignesh, how would you help Srinivas? His entry levels at 600, currently at 545. Syngene International.
I think does not look good at all. The way it has fallen and the way it has breached the 565 levels, I think 565 used to be a good support, and stock has breached that level with a good volume. And recently, from last around 4 or 5 days, we are seeing good volumes build up, and stock has been sold into. So I think current levels are good levels to exit. I think you should consider exit.
Okay, let's also take a short-term query on Arcom, because I think that's one of the stocks in the news today. Certain comfort with regard to bank guarantees, up about 14.7%. On the charts, a lot can be said on the fundamentals, but on the charts, we've got, I think, somebody who's invested, or rather gotten into the stock at 16 for a trade in the short term. What's the view, Jignesh? Should they hold on?
Yes, for short term, it looks a very interesting price formation. It is inverted head and shoulder on the chart. Although, Arcom has not given a good moves in the past, but from last around 2 days, we are seeing consistent good volumes build up. The stock is above its falling trend line. So currently, it makes sense to hold this counter. 1640 is a level on the screen. I think viewers should hold this stock with a stop loss at around 15 levels. And at least we can eye 19 or 20 levels within 2-3 days from now. Is higher tops and higher bottoms from around last 1 year. I think support line comes to the level at around 720. So 720 is going to be the stop loss for this hold view. Viewers should see the 800 level, because 800 level is slight hurdle for this counter. If it can breach 800 level, it can surely go to the earlier high. Earlier highs are 880. If stock goes to earlier high at 880, I think new levels will open up. But currently it is a hold, or even if viewer wants to take a new entry, I think the risk to reward ratio is quite favorable as well, with a stop loss at around 720.
Okay, guys.
Yes, he can go ahead and hold this counter. 680 should be the stop loss, 750 should be the first target.
Okay, let's take a question on Dhampur Sugar. Parthiv, all the developments in the sugar space, talking about all of them put together, would you recommend getting into this company for the next
thing? 2720 should be the target in the future, should be the stop loss in the futures, and 2790 should be the target.